Yo, greetings. This is going to be Dr. Stone, chapter 169. The chapter is called Risk or Heart. And for the cover page, we've got a nice little overlaid picture of Zeno and Dr. What's he called? Senku. I almost called him Dr. Stone. Hilarious, anyway. Yeah. So this chapter was interesting anyway. So it continues from last time because obviously that's how every chapter goes. But we get the more, what do you call it? We get a diplomatic conversation between the USA and Japan in a sense, and I really like the imagery of two of the representatives kind of like shaking hands on agreement. Just very very what you call it real life kind of situations of two leaders kind of cooperating together. So their plan is to revive 1 million people, and that's quite an ambitious project, but if they work together they could, because of all the corn syrup they have. So definitely have the resources, but will they have the manpower? And the only problem now standing in Senku's way is obviously going to be Stanley himself, because yeah, I don't know why he's not going to listen to anyone except Zeno anyway. But it looks like some of the members are going to be left behind and kind of taking over and in charge anyway. But if we move on a little bit more, actually, there's not really much content in terms of the chapter, but uh, one thing I do want to highlight is how this chapter ended anyway. So I thought it was kind of crazy how it ended, but it looks like Sengu, he's got a select group, and they're pretty much just gonna leave everybody on this continent, and they're just gonna go on ahead. And yeah, I thought that was a weird conclusion, because I thought that was really weird. And the only barrier they had to get was past Stanley, and they managed to get past Stanley because of the device, what do you call it, the petrifying device they used as a decoy anyway. But yeah, I don't know how this ending is, because I don't know why. I expected this arc to end a bit differently. The resolution, I expected them to beat Stanley and take over the cornfields and do their own thing, and that's not how it went down, because they ended up leaving pretty much like 70% of the crew behind, and only like a select few members are actually going on ahead with the plan. So it might be a while before they actually reunite with each other. And I especially did enjoy them all like saying their farewells with their fist up high in the air. I thought it was pretty cool. And one thing they did highlight is Taiju is going to be not he's not going to be together with that his girl pretty much. So that there was a bit of separation between them two. So yeah, there was a bit of a heartbreak moment anyway. But even he looks happy as they split off together. And one thing I want to note is that Senku actually took Dr. Zeno with him. So it looks like Dr. Zeno might actually end up cooperating with Senku in the group, and that's going to be pretty cool to see that dynamic. Two really smart scientist people kind of figuring things out, and it'll be much better because, as they say, two heads are better than one. And yeah, and it looks like we're going into the new arc, which is going to be South America. So that's very interesting. And I especially like that little comment added at the end, the place where it all started thousands of years ago. So apparently South America was the origins of the petrification beam. So this is very interesting to see anyway. And that really adds to the mystery of, like, what is the petrification beam. And if we're going towards the origin, then there's a good chance we'll find out more clues to how and why it even happened. So that's very interesting that South America holds this much key anyway. But South America is quite a big. It's a big place. It's a massive continent. So which country will they go in? Like, why are they going to South America? But we'll find out sooner or later. But that's all from me. Yeah, this was a pretty much a quick video, because context wise, not much really happened. But I did, yeah, that the ending was a bit offbeat, I'd say. It skipped a beat for me. But yeah, unusual at the best. So but yeah, it wasn't bad. I just wasn't expecting it. But let's see where the direction of the story will go now, considering they have a smaller group now. But yeah, still got the backbones of the whole group. But let's see where it goes.